Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you go right down below and hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, make sure you give it a thumbs up. We're going to be going through some really useful information. This is day one of a 9 video series. So if you missed the intro, you missed the setup, you missed the original video of what this system is about, make sure you go back to the first video in the video series, really talking about what this system is and what you should do to get it, and what we're going to do over this video series. So make sure you go back and find that video. It's really easy to find. If you found my page, you can go back up and you can hit the playlist button and look for the playlist. And then just look for the 2022 six-figure affiliate marketing training program. Again, it's a nine video series. It takes you from the introduction right through setup, right through what to do with all this information and how to get it set up. So priceless training. I went through some similar training with this program. Um, really useful, really helps you get set up, really helps you get build momentum really fast, and helps you become successful really fast. And I know that can be a challenging one first getting into the affiliate marketing business. Is what do I do with it? How do I, what am I supposed to do? And this, my intent here is to bring the step-by-step training for you to, once you've gone through this training, you're off and running, so you're ready to go. So if you haven't signed up yet, there's another link right down below. So make sure you go down below and hit that sign up link. And that way, as you're going through here, you can make sure you get signed up and follow along. And as you're going through, you're already up and running, ready to go. That way, you have some links to get promoted as we start creating videos. So uh, let's move. So again, this is day one of the 9 video series. And this is today we're going to cover the setup and what to do. And if you're first getting into affiliate marketing, it can feel overwhelming. It can feel like what do I do next? How long is it going to take before I become successful at doing this program? And the big question is, when am I going to start making money? Um, I'll tell you, you got to make sure you have the right mindset, which is you're committed, you're doing it for the right reasons, and you're not looking for that lottery ticket income, because this isn't a get rich quick scheme. This is all right. An online business, and I want to make sure that you're treating this as an online business, and that you're gonna put some effort into it. It doesn't take a lot of cost to do this. Um, Really, you're going to be generating traffic with no paid income, with no paid ads. If you want to do paid ads, great. By all means, you're more than welcome to do paid ads, but it's definitely not a requirement to be successful in this program. And you may ask, well, how am I going to generate free traffic to whether it's a website or social media or to the links? So how are you going to generate traffic to the links that you're promoting? Well, it's pretty easy actually. You're going to be using multiple forms or a single form of social media. So um, you can use TikTok, and we're going to go through the process here initially on what to do with TikTok, how to get set up with TikTok, tips and tricks on how to find videos that are trending, how to find keywords, how to find hashtags that are trending, things of that nature. But we're also going to talk about Instagram. We're going to talk about YouTube. We're going to talk about Facebook Reels, because they're all viable options for you to generate traffic to your affiliate links, that's the end game, is to drive traffic to the links so you can sell products and make a commission. So those are all super important ways. But again, we're going to start off with TikTok and show you how to get into that. But before we start getting into TikTok and the social media setup, um, it's important to understand what to do and how people will find you. So, if you remember, if you go back into, you've signed up, you're into your multiple income funnel system, and you go to your links tab. So I'm going to go to my links tab now and make sure that you can see what I'm talking about. Again, I stated yesterday, I don't use these default links. I like to track everything, see where the traffic is coming from, because if I can understand where the traffic is coming from, I can make sure that I focus a little more time, to that source. That way, it's more beneficial to me. Sometimes it's not a matter of the traffic is, that type of traffic is responding to that type of content. So you may find that the differences between TikTok and Instagram and Facebook or YouTube, the audiences could respond slightly different. So you may have to, instead of repurposing that content directly, you might have to make some changes before using that content. But for people to find you super easy, I mean, that's the end game, is to minimize the effort people will take to find you and to find your links, to find your offer. So if you look at the way this system's set up, you can see here that, and I'll highlight. So if you look here, you can see multipleincomefunnel.com, CPFB1, Bill Clough. So how many people are actually going to remember, oh, I've got to type all that in, or what does that look like? It can be challenging, or you're not going, if people aren't going to do that. So you need to find a way to make it easy for people to find you. And again, another way that doesn't take a whole lot of money. And one of the ways I like to, one of the systems that I like to use is called Namecheap. They're a domain service. So instead of having somebody type in this full URL, you can say, go to mypage.com, and we're going to set up a forwarding, we're going to set up forwarding information. So that way, when they say, go to mypage.com, it'll automatically forward to your capture page. So very simple to follow, real easy to set up. And this is step one of how to get that set up. So we'll go over to Namecheap right now. We'll log in here, and we'll go namecheap.com. Why is this taking a seconds to load? It's taking too long. All right, there we go, it loaded. All right, so with Namecheap, if you haven't registered an account, you don't have an account with Namecheap, it's free. So if you just go up and you hit register, or sorry, hit account and then sign in. So I do have an account with Namecheap. So I'm going to go to my dashboard. Um, I'm going to log into my dashboard. If you don't have a name, it's a free account to set up. And you can see, once you're in there, you can see all the different domains that you currently have registered to you. And I have multiple domains listed under my account, so you'll see those in a second here. Um, to find a name, it's relatively easy to get that name set up. So you can do a basic search. So if I was to hit go to mypage.com, you'll see that this domain name is taken. I'm certain. I haven't checked, but I'm certain this name changes. This domain has been taken. And again, it's taken a few seconds. I don't know why this is being kind of laggy, but you can see here that, hey, this domain, this URL was registered back in 2011. If you want to try to buy it, go ahead and try to buy it. But normally, a new URL, a new domain name on Namecheap is right around $6 or $7. So that's not going to work for you. Again, we want to make sure that we keep the cost as low as possible, because it really only takes a few dollars to get this program set up and running and starting getting leads sent your way. If you're having trouble trying to come up with a page name, or trying to figure out what you want to call it, or whatever you're looking for, and you've typed in a bunch of different words and together, and you just can't find something to find a name, I'm gonna show you another resource here. Oh, and there's a link right down below that'll take you right to Namecheap. So you don't have to type in namecheap.com. You can actually just hit the link down below, and it'll take you right to the Namecheap site. So trying to make it easy for you. All right. So if you're wondering how to, what to do with a naming system, there's some great sites out there that you can go to. One of the ones that I originally used was called Bust a Name. And what this does, it combines words together, so to help you come up with a domain name. So whatever you want to call it. You want to call it, let's see here. I'm going to put in a bunch of words. I'm going to type in affiliate. I'm going to say add. It's going to start coming up with domains. We'll type simple. We'll add. We'll do a bunch here to give a bunch of options. Money, for. for simple money, for simple affiliate, things of that nature. Step for step income. Affiliate, see, starting to generate some names based on the words you're putting in. So jumpstart, like my site's high ticket jumpstart, and dad. So depends on what your personality type is, and as you're going through this program, you want to make sure you understand, who you're selling to. If you can understand, if you understand who you're selling to, who your market is, you're going to be able to resonate with that market a whole lot easier than just trying to sell to everybody in the world. If you're really trying to sell to everybody in the world, you'll end up selling to nobody. So make sure you understand who you are and who your market is, because it'll help you identify people that are similar to you, and people that are looking for the same things, that are looking for the product and the solution that you're offering to them. All right, you can see here that we've done these list of words, and it's coming up with a pretty good list of domains that are available to purchase. But one thing that I want to call out here is these are two words together. So if you're looking to do a little bit longer domain, or give you some more options to, I'll circle it, check down in this area or down here, the basic options. So the two word combine or the three word combine. When you select that three word combine, it'll give you some different options. So you can see here, as soon as I click that three word combine, it gives me a wide, huge list now of domains that are potentially available. And I'll say potentially because sometimes you go and you find a name in here, and it might be available, but it may be considered a premium domain, and it might be thousands of dollars versus the $6 or $7 that it takes to purchase it. And you can see here it says GoDaddy at $295. That's that initial 1 year of domain service, domain name, license to you. From there, I use GoDaddy, so I have no issues with GoDaddy. But I've been preferring the Namecheap, just because um, the initial purchase is a little bit lower, or similar, but then the renewals are typically cheaper with the Namecheap, and then you can get some additional services if you decide in the future you want some email service or web hosting service or different things like that. Namecheap tends to be a reliable and a little bit lesser expensive service, so I've just been preferring that lately, but that's my preference. So you can go down through the list and see, see what kind of, see what strikes your fancy, I guess. And if there's one that you like, you can pick one and say, all right, I'm going to pick Simple Money Affiliate. I'm not going to buy it through Bust a Name, but I'm going to go back up to Namecheap. And I'm going to copy that just to make it easy. Oh, I couldn't copy it. All right. I'm going to go to Simple Money Affiliate. I'm going to go here, type this in, Simple Money, oh, Money, SimpleMoneyAffiliate.com. So you can see here that this domain is available. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this domain just because I like it. I'm going to walk you through this process so you can see what it takes. So I'm going to hit add to cart, and then you can, if you're looking for additional options, you can do that. But none of this is needed right now. So I'm going to go to checkout. Nothing beyond this that I need to select or add into. So I'm going to hit confirm order. I have my card on file, so I'm going to go ahead and use that information. Got to make sure I continue. All right, so all set here. I got to make sure I go down and hit the Pay Now button. Everything else looks good. So it's processing this order. So you can see here that we've purchased a domain. So now what do you do with this domain? What are you going to do with it? So this is where we're going to talk about that URL forwarding, and what that means to you and how you'll get, what you'll do to use that. So now we're going to go back up into our account, and I should be able to go down to the next steps here. Um, I'm gonna hit the Namecheap here. Go back up. Go to my domain list, and Simple Money affiliate down here. So now you can see that the domain is listed in my list here. So I'm gonna hit the Manage button. So after you hit the Manage button, you can see your domain details. You can see the registration date. You can see the name, server information. Lots of technical information in here. Not a lot you need to do with it though. So really, the two pieces, it used to be on the advanced DNS where you'd have to go in and add a redirect. Now it's a lot simpler than that. So on the front page, you can have this redirect right on the front page right here, and typically it comes in by default with this with that domain name and then the destination. So if somebody was to type in your URL without the www in front of it, this is going to take it and point it so it adds the www in front of it. That way there's no issues there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that same domain name with the www, and we're going to point it to one of your multiple income funnel links. So we're going to go back in here, and again, I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to say Simple Money Affiliate, and I'm going to create a new, tracking link right here. So I'm going to go up to the tracking link, and one of those funnels that I want to do, I'm going to say, you can look through the default links here and see what that looks like, and pick the one you want. So there's ones with the VSLs, which is a video sales letter. There's some with timers on there, so you have to watch the video first before you can sign up. It's up to you. So I'm going to pick this one, the VSL without a timer. And then I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab that domain name. So again, we are Simple Money Affiliate, and I'm just going to say SMA. That way, if somebody types in that website, or when I share that link with somebody and they type it in, I'll know it's coming from that Simple Money Affiliate. So I'm going to hit Create Link, and at that point, it's going to show up on my list here, and I'm going to scroll down below till I find it. So there's my new Simple Money Affiliate. So um, as I drive traffic to that site or that link, I can see exactly what kind of traffic I'm getting from that link. Very useful information. Um, so now, how do I go set that up? So I've created this tracking link. I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to select this link. I want to copy this link. I want to make sure I get the whole link accurate. So I'm just going to hit copy link address. And then I'm going to go back up into my Namecheap system, and I'm going to add a redirect. So I just click add redirect, and I'm going to type it in. I'm going to say www simple money affiliate.com. I'm going to point that to that multiple income funnel link. And I've seen that happen a few times, so I'm going to show you how to fix that too. So once I added that redirect, it adds, it takes the first one away. So we're just going to go back in, and we're going to we'll copy it to make it a little bit easier. Simple Money Affiliate, and we're just going to type in HTTP simplemoney-affiliate.com. Oops, forgot the www. And then make sure you hit that green checkbox. That way it saves it. So that way we know, sometimes it takes up to 15 minutes for this domain forwarding to become live. Most of the time it's pretty quick though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and I'm going to copy this, and we'll go back up into the bust name one that's open, and we'll just go to that website. So I'll give it a couple seconds, and you can see here now when they go to Simple Money Affiliate, instead of going to some random page, they're actually going to go to that link in the from the MIF system. So I'll know exactly where that traffic is coming from, what those actions are, and just really what to do with it. So really, really useful information. Um, for this particular one, you're going to see here that they can watch the video, then they're going to enter their name and information, etc. I'll show you the other link that we have in the system here. So we'll go back up to the default links, and we'll go back down to this page here. We'll just click on it and get that opened up. So really, from this page here, they're going to watch the video, and then they're going to enter their name and email address. And this is a built-in lead capture page, is really what they call it. So at this point, from the lead capture page, you'll be able to follow up with them. You can send them a personalized email, you can send them a swipe email, whatever your preference is. But really, it'll be up to you at that point to try to encourage that person that showed interest in the program, but just didn't take that next step and sign up with the program. So um, I'll show you where that is again. So once they fill out that lead capture page, it shows up to the leads. Come on. Oh, I go log back in. So you go back up to your leads, and you can see here all the leads that are, all the leads that populate through that system are generated and logged here. So you can download the file, you can upload it to your email service, and we'll talk about that in a later video series. Um, or use your plain old email and send them specific emails to try to get them or see if they have any questions about the program. All right. So, what else do you do with this information, right? You've set up your URL. What else are you going to do with it? So, the other steps that we're going to talk about is email. So, there's another link down below. It's called the MLGS, and it's a lead gen. It's a lead gen site. So, um, you can drive traffic, free traffic from social media, from with the right setup of your videos to visit those links. But also that's really really effective is email marketing. So within the MLGS, you can sign up for to receive emails every single day, and it's 100 emails per day as a standard plan. If you add a referral into that plan, you can get up to an additional 100 emails per day on that account. So up to 200 emails a day, or anywhere between 3 and 6,000 emails in a month's time. So that's a lot of prospects to be offering your products to. And it really helps you get set up for interest in the app, interest in your products, and interest in actually building your income, um, which is the name of the game here, to build up your income and make a living off of affiliate marketing. Um, so with that, we're going to wrap up day one's training. We showed you how to get the URL set up. I showed you how to get the URL set up. I showed you how to set up that domain forwarding. We showed you a little bit what to do with the leads that come into your multiple income funnel site. And we're going to move on to day two tomorrow, which is setting up your TikTok. So I will be sharing some checklists. I'll be sharing some information. I'll be sharing some basic email swipes on what to do with that. So I hope you like the content. Again, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't signed up yet, make sure you go ahead and sign up. Again, the link's down below for the multiple income funnel. If you are looking for a domain name, that link's down below also. And then again, tomorrow we'll talk about TikTok. We'll talk a little bit more about email and getting set up. Looking forward to seeing you on day two of this step-by-step video series, and we'll see you tomorrow.